Roman Reigns and Ronda Rousey, are they genuinely beginning a brand new own circle of relatives? Many people realize this. However, in reality, they may be good buddies. There may be no love among buddies. Ronda Rousey and Roman Reigns are each distinguished figures with inside the wrestling global every with their very own circle of relatives' lives. Ronda Rousey, a former UFC champion and WD big name, is married to Travis Brown. The couple welcomed their second daughter, Likahula, Paoma, Hinak, Kaifa Brown. In January 2025, they additionally have an older daughter, Lakia Makalapua Kolanapo, born in September 2021. Roman Reigns, whose actual call is Lady Joseph Joe Anarani, is married to Galina Becker. Collectively, they have got 5 youngsters, a daughter named Joel, born in December 2007, and units of dual boys born in 2016 and 2020. There may be no proof to endorse that Ronda Rousey and Roman Reigns are starting a own circle of relatives collectively. Each are fortuitously married to their respective spouses and are targeted on their character, own circle of relatives' lives. However, roundup of WWE information and rumors. Roman Reigns will retire his tribal chief character, and the large WrestleMania match has been cancelled. Welcome to the April 6th, 2025 WWE Information and Rumor Roundup. We'll speak subject matters relating SmackDown superstars Roman Reigns and Charlotte Flair on contemporary version, and the most latest on Rusev, Lana, and different topics. Let's get began out with, out in addition, a heated alternate among Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton at the April 4th episode of SmackDown devolved into an unplanned nightmare, while Stratton added up her opponent's 0-3 marriage file from WWE WrestleMania. 41 Matters went haywire. Aptitude, who has gained notoriety due to the fact to her cut up from Android, could say that she had DMs from Tiffany Stratton's actual lifestyle's boyfriend, Louis Kaiser, in step with a Fightful Select file. It must come as no marvel that this element became a popular situation. The various women's roster, Tiffany Stratton allegedly verbally attacked Charlotte Flair for being the primary to stray from. The script their relationship have been boiling over for a while in the direction of the cease of the section. Stratton rolled out of the hoop as matters became out of manage so that you can prevent matters from getting worse in step with reviews. Control wasn't glad. With both female, the Wrestling Observer mentioned that Flair is currently below extra stress earlier than their bout at WrestleMania 41. It may be fascinating to peer if WWE leans extra into the drama in actual lifestyles. In step with reviews, Rusev has formally lower back to WWE following his time in Ahi via way of means of signing a brand new agreement. His spouse and previous on-screen supervisor Lana became the situation of rumors because of the exhilaration surrounding the Bulgarian brute. Enthusiasts may eventually see Rusev go back on WWE TV. However, Lana may not cross again with him. Rusev became on the World Wrestling Entertainment workplaces in Stamford to signal his agreement in step with a tale with inside the Wrestling Observer publication. However, Lana did now no longer cross with him, and those with inside the organization think she's now no longer moving into with him. However, in anticipation of his WWE devote, Roman Reigns impersonator wishes distance himself from the OTC following similarities to the unique tribal leader, a non-WGE determine whom many believe resembles. Roman Reigns has sooner or later spoken. There is lots of stress on a person to be in comparison to Reigns, since he's appeared as one of the biggest stars with inside the global proper. Now Hula, for promotions like Gremlin House Wrestling and Reality of Wrestling The Hybrid King, is a distinguished expertise. He aspires to inspire the imminent era of Tongan wrestlers and is one half of Samoan and one half of Tongan due to his similar look, which includes facial traits, construct hair, and even tattoos. He has been in comparison to the OTC Hula, sooner or later expressed his authentic emotions concerning enthusiasts who liken him to Roman Reigns in an interview with Muslim Guys. He recounted that it is wonderful to be related with the WWE celebrity. However, he additionally made it clean that he desires to make a call for himself. With inside the expert wrestling enterprise being in comparison to the Pinnacle Man is super. I might not let you know lies, despite the fact that it is cool. I'm my very own character. You realize what I imply. Made an unsuccessful try and persuade Heyman now no longer to go back. The opt to round up the occasion. Punk gave a booming GTS on the OTC as he watched from the corner. Rollins knowledgeable his former Shield brother that he had forewarned him of this final results. However, a woman WWE talent writes, felt the strain after running with Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey made her WWE debut in 2018 after AA hit MMA profession, and after a few years, she rose to prominence with inside the agency. Reiko Rodriguez of the Judgment Day currently pointed out her revel in running with the previous Raw Women's Champion, earlier than departing WWE years. In the past, the baddest female on the planet fought some of woman competition. Ronda Rousey misplaced to Shayna Baszler in an M&A regulations fit on the 2023 SummerSlam, which become her final combat, though Rodriguez and Ronda have performed towards each other on numerous activities in singles bouts. Raquel Rodriguez currently mentioned feeling forced while she made her major roster debut in 2022 and matched with Ronda Rousey on an edition of The Internal, with Chris Van Vliet podcast. Riddle spoke back on the blue logo to Ronda's open challenge for the SmackDown Women's Championship in May 2022. Regretfully, Rodri did now no longer win that nighttime towards the baddest ladies on the planet, after I become known as much as the major roster to paintings with Ronda Rousey. I absolutely felt the strain. Whilst I talk to human beings, approximately how fantastic she is, and the way I set to work together along with her, I nevertheless discover it fantastic that I were given to be with inside the ring together, along with her paintings together, along with her, get to recognize her, and placed on what become a definitely desirable fit. We had a definitely nice mix-up. Rodri remarked currently, Ronda Rousey become noticed, the use of a crash pad to exercise throwing abilities with Ronda Willink. The Celebrity 38 simply published video of this to Instagram. The baddest female in the world disclosed that her ligaments had tightened once more and that her years of extensive exercise had persisted to allow her throw with ease throws, with first the use of the crash pad. Ron will hyperlink. It is desirable to recognize that the years of many repetitions are nevertheless having an impact, and they nevertheless have that whip to them. Now that my ligaments were officially tightened again. Up she has said unequivocally that she has no choice to rejoin the dominant sports activities. Enjoyment industry Ronda Rousey does now no longer need to go back, no matter her aid of a number of the useful adjustments that AA's rule has added forth. However, Paul Heyman and Ronda Rousey recognize every different very well. The USC Hall of Famer's early fulfillment in her WWE profession becomes substantially aided via way of means of the mythical wrestler Heyman has now sent Rousey a unique message following a big declaration to begin the brand new 12 months in 2014. The four horse ladies of MMA went to WWE SummerSlam behind the scenes that evening. Rousey, who become already familiar with Brock Lesnar, met Paul Heyman the next 12 months, all through WrestleMania. 31, she started running for WWE, and in 2017, she agreed to a full-time settlement after prevailing 3 singles titles and 1 tag group name. The Olympic bronze medalist went on to grow to be WWE Search Engine's 8th Ladies' Triple Crown champion and win the 2022 Royal Rumble. Ronda later attacked WVD and famous figures at the same time as selling her memoir after departing abruptly following SummerSlam 2023. The primary UFC Ladies' champion herself has earlier praised the clever guys with inspiring Rousey's creativity. Rousey and Heyman collaborated appreciably as he taught her a way to write her personal promotional cloth and produced a part of her first, the VB season. Heyman is now celebrating Rousey's maximum recent private occasion with pleasure on January 9th of this 12 months, the baddest female on the planet, and her husband Travis Brown welcomed a female named Likua Pauakipia Brown as their second toddler. Heyman knowledgeable his fans of Rousey's news on his Instagram testimonies nowadays. The own circle of relatives obtained a congrats word from the WWE Hall of Famer after confirming their courting in October 2015. Ronda and Travis have become engaged in April 2017 on August 28th. 2017, the M&A Warriors were given married, and on September 27, 2021, they welcomed their first toddler. Collectively, JV officers have had their